Okay, now we'll continue with the example of partial derivative question. So we'll take a question that have three constant. So the question we take is f, x, y, and we have z as well, is equal to 2x squared, and we'll have ln inside the question yz plus 1. Yep. So from this question we'll try to find delta square f over delta z and delta y. So if we get the question like this, we have to write it in the correct form first. So if we write it in the general form, we'll get delta over delta z times with delta f over delta y. So as usual, for the f there we have to substitute the whole function. So we'll get delta over delta z times with delta over delta y times with 2x squared ln yz plus 1 and close the bracket. So we have to derive the y first. So we'll get delta over delta z times we have to take out the 2x squared because it have no value here. So 2x squared, and if we derive ln x, we'll get we'll get the derivative of the function of this function at the numerator, and for the this one will become the denominator. So we just write it in the denominator form. So we'll get 1 over yz plus 1, then times with the delta over delta y of yz plus 1. So this one is now we can understand it better because we have wrote it in the easiest form. So if we continue this, we'll get delta over delta z times 2x squared times 1 over yz plus 1, and then times, if we derive this, we'll get z. Yep, we'll get z. Since this one is 1, if we derive it, we'll get no value there. For yz, if we derive on the y side, we'll get 1, so it becomes 1z, and then finally it becomes z. Yep, z. Then if we solve the product, everything here, we'll get delta over delta z 2x squared z over yz plus 1. Now we have to solve it on the z side. So we have to, since we have z on the both side, we have to do, which is called the partial root. I mean, it's like something same with the product rule. So we will take our u as 2x squared z, and our u prime will be 2x squared. So our v will be yz plus 1, and our v prime will be y. So we have to solve this. So our formula is v u prime minus u v prime over v square. So our v is yz plus 1 times with yz plus 1 times with 2x squared minus with u 2x squared z and v prime, which is y. Then the whole equation over yz plus 1 square. Then we have to like product it. So here we'll get 2x square yz plus 2x square minus 2x square yz over yz plus 1 square. Now we can see these two and here we have the same constant behind, which is x square yz, so we can solve it. So this one minus this one will get 0. So the final answer will be 2x square over yz plus 1 in bracket square. Yep, that's the answer. Thank you.